Good morning. Tuesday, the 21st of September, day 35. That's 5 weeks of level 5 lockdown, level 4 lockdown. It's actually a really lovely day. So out doing my lockdown loop early, just getting some air. You know, it helps. Level 3 at midnight tonight makes very little daily difference to us out here. Pete at the store will probably be able to do a bit more cabinet food and his fantastic coffee. I think the bowling club might be doing a few takeaways, but doesn't make a big difference. It's feeling very much like a head game now. My oldest daughter Bella is finding it really hard not to be able to get back to her flat in Wellington. She can see all her friends living the level 2 life, and she's stuck up here with us. Soph hasn't seen her boyfriend for 5 weeks. That's not ideal either. So, you know, we haven't cuddled our grandsons for 5 weeks and certainly aren't going to be cuddling them for the next couple of weeks. It's dragging on. I suppose going down to level 3 makes me feel a little bit of hope that we're going in the right direction, but we've just got to keep our foot on the accelerator when it comes to vaccination. That is our only way out of constant lockdowns and hospitals full of really sick people. So I'm going to keep walking, head home, think about food, because it's a large part of the day, and I'll check in later. I'm going to come around and let's just have a look at what Sophia looks at when she's studying. She looks at Line Rock.
It's actually very distracting. It just makes me not want to be inside doing my uni, really, but that's okay.
So, keeping it real, how is it 5 weeks locked up with the rents? You haven't seen your boyfriend, your friends, you're doing online university. I mean, how is it?
Today's a bit average.
Why do you think that is? Is it because of the 2 weeks?
No, yeah, I think, well, because obviously we knew that level 3 was going to be more than a week, but I think it's been a very long time now, and that is no reflection on you guys. I'm very grateful I'm walking down here because you guys are kind of fun sometimes.
Well, I love it, but you know, I love having you here.
But yeah, I mean, I think everyone's missing that sense of reality and normality from their lives, and just like, you know, the things they do normally. Like, I really wish I could go back to uni and like go to a lecture in person, but I can't. See my friends, my boyfriend.
Yeah.
So it's just a bit today, but I mean, I'm hoping it's 2 weeks, but I mean, the last level 3 was 4 weeks, so I feel like I'm just trying to be realistic as well.
Yeah, it is tough. I mean, I love having you girls home, but I appreciate that, yeah, you're completely cut off your lives.
Yeah, but I mean, also, if I was at halls, I don't think I'd be very happy. So, I mean, I'm happy I'm here because, I mean,
you're at the best place that you could be
100%. And
in this shit sandwich.
No, and we're definitely not doing bad. Like, I've not a lot to complain about here with the amount of eating and drinking I get to do. But, I mean, I guess everyone is feeling that sense of like, oh, I just want my life back.
It's a head game, right?
Yeah, it is a head game. So I'm just trying to keep on top of my stuff because I'm a little bit behind at the moment.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks, Soph. I'll let you get on with your stuff.
Thanks. Good morning.
Yeah, rather than talking about food and exercise, I thought that's 5 weeks in and now facing 2 weeks of level 3. How's it for you?
It's tough. It's it's not the easiest in the world. I think it's I just think obviously my whole life is in Wellington. I've got university there and I've got all my friends there, and I think it's quite difficult watching them, I guess, live life in level 2 while we're still here, and it's kind of like all the uncertainty. Like, I think just like there's not a lot of information on the rules, and yeah, it's
I think last time you went home at level 3, but that's because the whole of New Zealand was on the same level.
Yeah.
So it wasn't busting borders.
Yeah, so I think everyone's had a little bit of a shock. I don't think I know at least a lot of my friends aren't really expecting the rules, how much tighter the rules are this time. So I think it's been a little bit of a kick in the gut to a lot of people who thought they'd be going home in level 3, but we're probably not.
And it's so close to the end of the university year.
I know, I've got, by the time I get back to Wellington, I'll have less than a month left of uni. I'll have 2 or 3 weeks of uni. So it's my last year. It's kind of just a little bit of a waste. Not
I
a
use
waste,
the term shit sandwich with Soph. I think that's probably...
Yeah, I would call it a shit sandwich. Mind the language.
Yeah, I know. Oh, well, thank you, Bella.
That's okay.
Let's just, we will cook something yummy for dinner.
We'll eat our feelings today.
Eat and drink our feelings.
Oh, please.
What you doing?
Nothing.
Really?
No.
What's in that chili bin?
Nothing.
It's not like squid that I got from the petrol station, is it?
Bite time's about 5 o'clock tonight. 4:30,
Yep.
5 o'clock.
Okay.
And it'll be an incoming tide. So it'll be about close to about an hour and a half after the turn. And I just have this funny feeling that 5 big snapper are going to jump on board, but I wouldn't mind some trevally and kawai. Yeah, other things like that.
The girls and I are thinking fish tacos for dinner tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm going to go out close to 2 kilometres offshore.
Okay.
And
And you're going to use squid as your bait?
yeah, there's a reason for that. That's all I've got.
That's all you got? Oh,
Yeah.
well, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I've got my fingers crossed.
Oh well, we'll see.
So Joe's going hunting and gathering,
We're just
and we've got a pump class going on here.
spotting away. I'm just doing my warm up at the moment.
What are you doing, Soph?
I'm doing my workout.
Okay,
It's endurance and strength.
you go, because you're going to need an endurance and strength to eat those fish tacos tomorrow night.
Yeah, hope
Joe-
to help me get through lockdown too.
A fish taco fixes lots of things.
Everything.
So I'm going to cook dinner early tonight. I'm going to cook cauliflower and peanut curry. But what I need to get out of here is, I'll just come back a bit, is the kale. So we've got beautiful lettuce that we had on our, for our tuna salad at lunchtime. But we've got all this beautiful kale, which I'm going to roast in the oven with some coconut oil and curry powder. And I'm going to roast it with the cauliflower, and that's the basis of the curry. It just keeps on emptying. I've got to keep on filling it up. Bye, Joe. Go get those fish. Get the fish. Man, catch fish. Oh, you put your seatbelt on. And off he goes. Hopefully, catch a couple of snapper. Or fish tacos, or fish and chips, fish burgers, anything. Bye. A few wobbles today. It's been a hard day in various ways. I think the girls have had a hard day. It's going to get better, but it's been a bit tough. So, cooked a yummy dinner. We did a little bit of retail therapy. They got some new socks and sports bras. That's always good. And Joe's brought up the good stuff to put into the wine fridge. So we'll get there, but it's tough. And level 3, the fact that we're going to be here for at least 2 weeks is, it's hard on these guys. I'm in my home, but they're staying with their parents, away from their friends, and that's difficult. Spoken to my mum. She had a tough morning this morning, wasn't feeling good at all, but a few phone calls, and she's feeling a lot better this evening. So not great still, but progress, so that's good too. I'm going to wander past Joe. I hope he's catching some fish for tomorrow's dinner, and then head home for a glass of wine with the girls. Look after yourselves, everybody. 2 more weeks in Auckland, minimum. We can do this. Take out coffee at the Piha store tomorrow, though. Whew, I can't wait.